So is Netflix harmless entertainment or is it morally bankrupt sexual exploitation? Well, this is Jason for Soulfire, and here in this video I want to address the recent Netflix controversy. It's September 2020, and twice within the last few months, Netflix has gone viral for some pretty awful reasons, both involving this movie titled Cuties. The first time that they went viral with controversy was when the advertising for this movie came out, and it showed girls as young as 11 in sexually exploitive outfits and poses. And the description of the video really gave the idea that they were trying to sexualize these young girls. And so the hashtag boycott Netflix, cancel Netflix was going viral, and they got a lot of bad publicity. They apologized for the advertising, changed the advertising, and the critics who have seen this movie have overall given it pretty positive reviews. But here we are, and the movie has finally come out, and now once again, the hashtag cancel Netflix has come to the forefront and gone viral. Now that people have actually been able to see the movie, and what Netflix originally advertised has been proven true to those who have watched it. Now, I have not seen the film. I don't do business with Netflix for reasons I've described later. If you want to watch that, you can see that here. I don't plan to see the film, but I can read what the critics are saying about this movie. And essentially, there's two sides to this argument. One side says it's harmless entertainment, it's a coming-of-age story, it's young women expressing themselves, being empowered as they explore their sexuality. The other side says this is glorifying pedophilia, it's exploiting and sexually abusing young children, putting them in positions for them to be gawked at by older men and really abuse. So which is it? Well, two reasons that I stand with the critics. Now, if you know much at all about this channel, you probably knew where I was heading with this one. But let me tell you the two reasons why I believe this is sexual exploitation of children. First is the issue of sex trafficking. We've got to understand that sex trafficking of children in the world today is rampant. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children estimates there's 100,000 children sold into prostitution in the United States every single year. Now, I work on the board for an organization that seeks to educate and eliminate domestic minor sex trafficking. Shout out to Rivers of Justice. You can check out their website, riversofjustice.org. Definitely donate if you want to fight against sex trafficking. I've been extremely encouraged by the work that they want to do. But here, even in my local area, sex trafficking exists. Children are being sold into slavery. It's estimated that 450,000 children run away from home each year, and 33% of those children, within 2 days of running away, will be lured into prostitution and sex trafficking. So we must understand that sex trafficking of children is a huge problem here in America. Throughout the world, it continues to be a huge problem as well. The second issue is we have to understand the issue of child pornography and online child abuse. Now, pornography has its defenders. Many people will say, well, what adults choose to do is all fine and well. Let adults do what they're going to do. But the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children estimates that 20% of all internet porn is child sexual abuse. So we must understand this industry isn't just about what adults are choosing to do and choosing to watch. It's also about the use, the abuse, and the selling of children in our world today. Sex trafficking is real. Child porn is real. It is a huge problem. Children are being used and abused. But we have to ask ourselves, what is fueling the demand? And how does a movie like Cuties that Netflix is promoting and putting out there play into the demand for children to be sexualized, to be used and abused? That's why I don't see it as harmless entertainment. Where does it lead? It builds the demand for the use and abuse and exploitation of children in our world today. Even this week, as I shoot this video, in California, a proposal was put forward that would reduce penalties for adults who would have sex with children if the age difference was only about 10 years old. Understand that there's a movement for children to be sexualized, for age of consent to be moved away. As a Christian, I don't want to do business with an organization that is going to exploit, use, and abuse children, or companies that will profit off of that. Now, I've argued previously that Netflix is a producer and a distributor of pornography based on what they produce. 90% of the content that Netflix produces has strong sexual content. But this movie even takes it a step further, where they're willing to exploit children, and even if there's a huge backlash, they won't remove or pull the movie. Well, the only thing that we can do then is decide whether or not they will get our business, and ask ourselves the question, will Netflix be held accountable for exploiting and fueling the demand for the exploitation of children in our world today? I know for one that they won't get my business. Well, this is Jason for Soulfire. If this video was helpful, definitely subscribe and hit the like button down there. Love to hear your comments if you agree or disagree with this issue. And if you want to keep the hashtag cancel Netflix trending, be sure to share this video as well. Catch you in the next one.